What's going on, everyone? So the Cleveland Cavaliers just got a huge acquisition, huge pickup, in my opinion. They just traded for DeAndre Hunter. That's kind of like the missing piece, right? Like DeAndre Hunter, sizable, versatile forward that can easily slot into their starting three. That's kind of been the one kind of caveat, one kind of question mark about this team, about this roster, right? And, they were able to upgrade Karis LeVert, get a little more consistency, guy that can, shoot three ball, defend multiple positions, got good size, good versatility. I think this is a really huge pickup. So the Atlanta Hawks are trading forward DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Karis LeVert, George Niang, 3 second-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, sources tell ESPN. So, you look at it, the Atlanta Hawks got, 2 pick swaps, which, at least at the time of recording this video, don't know how far out those pick swaps are. But, Cavs, Evan Mobley is young, Jared Allen, right? But how does this team kind of age as they go on? Maybe it'll be a good pick in a couple years. I imagine it's probably later on down the road than right now. Atlanta's in a rebuild state. Atlanta's in a rebuild mode. Plus, they got a bunch of, just young wings and versatility and, Dyson Daniels, Riz Shea, right? Like, these guys are going to be the core, going to be the future of this franchise. So getting off a Hunter, getting some assets, I do think it's a good acquisition. I'm surprised that it was 2 swaps in 3 seconds, but, it's kind of the going rate. Hunter isn't like this top premier, small forward guy, right? But he is a very good player. Like, I see a lot of people underselling this trade, a lot of people underselling this acquisition, and I don't really get it, right? Like, I think this is huge because I think he's a very good plug-and-play guy. He's a guy that can self-create. He can go get buckets. He can defend multiple positions. He can shoot the 3 ball, right? Like, obviously, he's going to have to fit into a specific role with the team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, but, he's going to be motivated. You're going from a team that, at best, is a play-in team to a team that's, like, going to be contending for an NBA championship and is arguably the best team in the NBA right now, them and the Thunder, right? They've just been running through everybody. So, this is a good pickup for the Cavs because it gives them that stability at the 3. He fits the timeline. He's still young enough to really be an integral piece for the next few years, right? Like, you got your main 5 intact. And, they have one of the best starting 5s in the league. And the thing is now is because of him, right, bringing Hunter in, it also gives you so much more versatility because of his size, right? So now you get a guy, he can play the 2, he can play the 3, he can slot in and play the 4 at times. If you want to go like a smaller lineup, smaller, small ball lineup with like an Evan Mobley at the 5 if you wanted to, right? Like, it just gives you that versatility. You can go really big, have a Hunter slot in and play the 2 spot for you. I think that this is a very nice pickup with good versatility. Cavs were limited on assets, so they were able to pull this off without, mortgaging any of their like key core pieces, right? Like, these are the kind of moves that if you're the Cavs, you're trying to find. Get a clear upgrade, get a piece that can come in, plug and play, slot and be a key contributor, and really kind of put yourself in a position to kind of continue your surge towards the Larry O'Brien. Like, I think this is a great move for the Cavs. And for Atlanta, again, they're just trying to recoup, stack assets, get as much as they can, right? They're trying to, likely they should be tanking from the bottom here, right? Like, it's just, this is a team that's trying to figure out and retool. They got the young pieces. What do they do with Trey is kind of the question. How long does Trey want to stick around, right? I know he loves Atlanta. I know he wants Atlanta, but he also wants to win. He's made that very clear over the years. So does he end up putting some pressure at some point on Atlanta? Do they look to move him in the offseason? I could see Trey. I don't know how much longer Trey's going to be in Atlanta jersey is my point. And, if you're Atlanta, you got this nice young core. If you keep adding to it, if Trey's willing to kind of give you, 2 years or so, I think Atlanta could put themselves in a really good position. Because, again, like, Dyson Daniels is, like, perfect, right? Riz Shea should start coming into his own. He's had some very impressive, some very nice games. This opens up more opportunity for him. This opens up more opportunity to kind of get him going, which I do think is very important for Atlanta and their future, right? You you got this rookie who is supposed to be a staple, who's supposed to, be a key integral part of your franchise, right? You want to get him as many minutes and opportunity as possible. Now, obviously, DeAndre Hunter was coming off the bench a lot and was kind of like their sixth man. But still, right now you're leaning more into just kind of your younger guys, your guys that you want to develop, take a flyer on a couple random guys. It'd be interesting to see what they do with like Karis LeVert and do Atlanta keep these guys, George Niang. I could see them keeping them as just like vet guys and just kind of get you through the season. But we'll see what direction Atlanta goes. I wouldn't be shocked if they have some other like minor move or something, right? They obviously still want to get off of Clint Capella, so they flip Clint Capella into some assets, right? And Kongwu is having an excellent season. It was last night, yeah. He came off of a 30-point game with like 12 rebounds or something like that, right? So he's been really thriving. They have the core. It's just about building it out, continuing to add to it, continuing to stack the assets for when that guy or that piece or whatever comes along, if that star becomes available, right? And it's like, oh man, we go get that guy for Trey. Or again, just as, guys start to elevate their play, right? You start getting Dyson Daniels to continue to take strides. Shea continues to take strides. Like these guys continue to take strides. All of a sudden you look up and they could be a real threat in 2-3 years. So to me, it just comes down to how patient will Trae Young be, right? How long is he willing to kind of let this thing marinate, right? And then if you're Cleveland, you're all in, right? Like that's what you are. I mean, you have a real opportunity to win an NBA championship here. Why not go get a guy like a DeAndre Hunter that can easily slot in? And now he's going to be stoked, right? He's going to be motivated. He's going to be excited because he gets to be on a team that's trying to win an NBA championship, right? He gets to be on a team that's one of the best teams and now just gives you that versatility to match up against, the Boston Celtics of the world, right? Like, so I really think that this was a great pickup, great acquisition for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I see a lot of people trying to undersell it. I think part of it is just the Cavs, right? Like, I don't think that this is undersold. I think this is a really good pickup. Is this the thing that's like, oh, that's it? Cavs best, they're just give them the trophy now type thing. No, I still think, you got several teams that they're still like, this makes them better, but it's not like, oh, they're clearly far and away. Like, I still think Boston deserves that respect and to be in that conversation. Denver's not going anywhere. OKC has been really good. You got a handful of teams, right? Cavs are definitely one of the top, like 3 to 5 teams in the league. Like, not in any particular order. If you want to put them number 1, 2, 3, whatever. But, usually every year, as long as you're in like the top 5, then you're a contender. Right, you're one of the top 3 to 5 teams, you're a contender. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Past question you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you like this acquisition? Do you hate this acquisition? It kind of mixed in the middle. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it either way, so let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.